Hey everybody, this is Peter with Tabletop Gaming Guild, and today we are doing our fifth and final video in our series utilizing the Oracle Character Generator product from Nord Games. This has been a lot of fun to make, and I'm hoping that you have enjoyed watching it as well. If you've not watched the other four videos in this series, you can head back on our channel and watch those as well. But today I saved my favorite deck for last, and that one is for villains and Scoundrels. This deck is great for creating those lower level minions as well as then big epic bosses for your campaigns and your fantasy role playing games. So, without further ado, let's head down to the table one final time for the Oracle Character Generator and let's make a villain together today. All right, everybody. So we are back to the table for our fifth and final video focusing on the Oracle Character Generator by Nord Games. This is a product that I got my hands on recently and have fallen in love with and just really have enjoyed playing with, enough so that I decided to do this five-part series to showcase the product and let you know about it and what I think about it. In each of these videos, what we have done is focused on a different deck that comes in the product and created a character using it. So the idea here is that there are 5 decks in the box. There's one that focuses on heroes and champions, then merchants and artisans, one for nobles and clergy, one for townsfolk and travelers, and this last one, this fifth one, villains and scoundrels. Each deck comes with 5 miniature decks that you will draw from to create the skeleton of your character. First deck is Role. Second deck is Personality. The third is Motivation. The fourth is Flaw. And the fifth is Intrigue. So each one of these decks come with these 5 miniature decks, and the idea is that you shuffle them up, draw 1 card from each deck, and then you roll a 4-sided die if you want to leave it up to chance, or you choose a choice off of each of those cards out of 4 choices, and then that helps give you kind of the skeleton for this NPC that you can drop into your game world. Again, the first video that we did was on the Heroes and Champions deck, which you could also, as a game master, use with your players to help them launch off on an idea for creating a player character for whatever fantasy RPG you are running for them. I've saved the Villains and Scoundrels deck for last. It's always great to have an extra hand in coming up with a cool villain for either a short one shot or a campaign. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll create the skeleton of the character. We'll write a little paragraph at the end, kind of giving me a fleshed out idea about them. And then that will be the video. And again, if you're just jumping in now, this is the 5th video. You could go back and watch the other 4. But hopefully you will have found it to be useful, whether or not you want to go out and try to pick up a copy of the Oracle Character Generator by Nord Games. So without any further ado, let's shuffle up these decks. Again, the first deck is all about the role that this scoundrel or villain will take on. The next deck is all about their personality. The third deck is what is their motivation. And then 4th deck is the flaw that the villain or scoundrel has. And then last but not least, a little bit of intrigue for this character. And what I'm really finding out is the intrigue bit usually does a great job of giving me a story hook for that NPC. So I'm hoping this will be the same. All right, let's go ahead and flip over the first card. And the first card is... the role is a monster. Not your typical villain. This individual is a monster of some sort. They might take a humanoid guise, but their true nature is disturbing or terrifying. So we're given a list of 4 options here: undead, fiend, fae, or construct. We're going to roll for it and see which one we get. All right, so we rolled a 1. So this is an undead creature here. This individual is neither living nor dead. They might be a lich or death knight and might have command over legions of undead or necromantic magic. All right, so we have an undead monster for our villain. Undead monster. All right, so personality. What's going to be the personality of this undead monster? Let's find out. Ooh, I like it. They're aggressive. No passive undead monster for this campaign. This individual is ready to confront or even attack others, relying on force to back up their words rather than logic or sense. All right, so they're easily provoked. They might be hostile, bullying, or bellicose. Let's find out. All right, we rolled a 2. They are hostile. Immediately suspicious of those they meet, this individual feels they are in opposition to the rest of the world and always puts themselves first. I like it. A hostile, aggressive personality. They're going to come out swinging, it sounds like. All right. And so, what is their motivation, though? What is the motivation of this individual creature? All right. Their motivation is that they are angry. This individual is motivated by anger, hatred, and rage. No matter where they look, they see red. And that really leans into the aggressive personality. I like how it bleeds together. Now, their anger, is it focused at others? Is it at a system? Is it self-loathing? Or is it at the world? Let's find out. All right, we rolled a 2. So that tells us here that they are angry at a system. Raging against the machine, this individual feels they must tear down a system that prevents them from getting what they want. All right, so they're angry at the system. That is their motivation. So the world around them, the system of that world, angers them. All right, but what is the flaw? Every good villain, every good character has a flaw. Even the villains, for sure, has a flaw. Ooh, all right. They're jealous. Resenting the achievements, possessions, or advantages of others, this individual wants that which others have. Ooh, you know what? I immediately my thought is they want life, right? But let's see. Let's see. Resentful, possessive, envious, or covetous. And we rolled a 3. They're envious. This individual is deeply envious of others. They are constantly measuring themselves against others. The fact that they're an undead could be the thing that they are envious of. They're envious of the life that other people have, seeing their undead nature as not good enough. So they are jealous, envious, and they see nothing but red. They are ready to fight for that which they want. And last but not least, the intrigue deck. Ooh, okay. Vocal quirk. Vocal quirk. The way this individual speaks is somewhat unusual, or at the very least, highly recognizable. This might make them easy to identify. Impediment, pitch, volume, or speed. So this might make it might be something that makes it hard for them to go unrecognized, right? So number 4, got the 4 here, and that is speed. The speed at which this individual speaks is unique. They might be a total motor mouth or speak like a slowly rolling stone. All right, so vocal quirk. Now, that intrigue there did not give me as much of a story hook as just a way to play that individual. Vocal quirk. Speed. All right, and so now that we've got the basic skeleton or idea of this villain and or scoundrel, I don't know. This could be an individual who is the big bad of a big campaign, or it could easily just be a minor scoundrel, a minor bad guy who is a part of a bigger plot that's going on, but they have enough for their own. So let's see here. We got to come up with a cool bad guy name. Let's see here. Skix. We're going to go with Skix. Skix. Skix the Undead. Angry at the king and the people he rules. For their breathing ways. Skix wishes to dominate all life. He is easily known for his slow, meandering speeches. All right, so that gives us, again, just a real little paragraph to kind of flesh out the idea of the character, and then I would go further into it before I actually try to role play this character. But this gives me a great base, a great starting point for this undead bad guy. So that is the fifth and final video in our series here on, again, the Oracle character generator by Nord Games. I have very quickly found myself loving this product and the ease with which it allows me to quickly create NPCs to fill out and populate my fantasy RPG world. If you found this video to be useful, if you think that this product looks interesting to you, then I would highly recommend, again, either heading out to a friendly local games store or jumping on Nord Games' website to see if you would like to pick up your very own copy. I am definitely going to continue to utilize this, more than likely coming up with a whole slew of NPCs that then I'll probably have, because I'm a bit of a nerd, I will throw into an Excel spreadsheet or a Google sheet so that I can very quickly roll on a chart for those, or I can pick and choose in the right situation which one I want to use for an upcoming game. I really love it. I like that we have just average Joe people that we can make in here. We also have the bad guys. We have the heroes that we can utilize with our players, as well as just to populate the world with other groups of heroes if we want to. So, big fan of this product. I hope you've enjoyed the video. And if you did, I hope you give it a like and maybe subscribe to the channel to see what else we are putting out there. And if you have any thoughts or any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section below the video. And until we talk again, everybody, keep on playing games.